I'm going to go full screen for this. I hold in my hand a copy for the PS2. It's a silver copy. But the PS2, which is a console I did own. Obviously, I don't own one anymore. But this is a physical box of Grand Theft Auto 3 that I found at a CEX. And it's got, like, the disc in there and everything. It's got the artwork on the front of the box, on the back of the box. This is a Rockstar Games title for a one-player. 500 KB minimum. 8 megabytes memory card. It was a DVD-ROM disc. It's officially by Sony. So it says Rockstar presents a Rockstar North game, Grand Theft Auto 3. Liberty City, USA, the worst place in America. You've been betrayed and left for dead. Now you take revenge, unless the city gets you first. Mob bosses need a favor, crooked cops need help, and street gangs want you dead. You'll have to rob, steal, and kill just to stay out of the serious trouble. Anything can happen out there. Game of the Year, The Guardian, the godfather of crime simulation, looks stunning on the P2. What? 18 plus, suitable only for persons of 18 years or over. Rockstar Games North, GTA 3. Crazy. Absolutely crazy. Circa Limited, yeah, 2003. What a crazy, crazy thing to hold. A piece of history in your hand. And I went on a mission hunting for physical copies because I knew when GTA 6 came out, that's the first thing everyone would try and do. I also have a bit of GTA paraphernalia here, without trying to rip it live on camera because this thing's a piece of history at this point. It comes with a poster, so up that way around. Comes with the full ass poster, so Grand Theft Auto 3 poster. By the way, not even featuring Claude on the poster, which is crazy considering he's the main character. And then you flip it around here, and you got all of that. You got all of that. That's the map. That's the whole map. That's nuts, isn't it? That's the whole map. That's all you get. But at the time, it was mad. Like you said, people say it's like the godfather of crime simulation games. It's just crazy to actually hold a piece of genuine gaming history in your hands. And then to see, like, obviously this isn't the oh my god, oh my god, it's like when you put fizzy drink on the table in the summertime and all the flies just killed themselves. What has happened? What has happened? What the fuck? They're all dead. What? The NPCs have all killed themselves. What has happened? What happened? What? I cannot wait. I'm very excited. Mr. Vicetti's getting a call here right now, so we're just going to mute him. While he talks on his telephone, I want to show you a bit of gaming history here. This is part 2 of the series where we're exploring old GTA titles. I hold in my hand GTA Vice City. This is for the PC. This is a very old, really cool sleeve box that comes with this. It comes with the Vice City. Comes with an in-game screenshot on the back with Tommy Viccetti. And then it shows you obviously that it's Grand Theft Auto Vice City. We open it up and it's got a double page spread here. And then we open it up some more and it opens up like this. Oh baby, that looks good. Look at that. That's groovy. And in the GTA 6 trailer, there was a big featurette of how much, like, it was a topic of conversation. GTA 6 features a lot of ass. And they always liked ass in Miami. I mean, look at the 2 discs. Look at the 2 discs and look at the posters. We got a lot of ass on display. I'm sorry, ladies and gentlemen. I'm sorry. I have to control myself. I have to control myself, ladies and gentlemen. But yeah, they loved ass in GTA Vice City, and I'm glad to see that they've continued the trend. This is a poster. We've got 3 pieces of material here to show you. This is poster numero uno. Poster number 1. Very nice, very groovy, looking good. On the back, we got the. Oh my god, it's the leaked map for GTA 6. This is probably going to be a very small subsection of GTA 6. I wouldn't be surprised if this exact bit of the map is in GTA 6 already. We just obviously attach it to millions of other things. But I wouldn't be surprised if these named locations were actually in GTA 6. So, on the map, we've got downtown, we've got Vice Point, We've got Prawn Island. We've got Leaf Links. We've got Starfish Island, Washington Beach, Little Havana, Viceport, Ocean Beach, a lighthouse, Escobar International Airport, Fort Baxter Air Base, Downtown, and many more. But yeah, that's the map. Some of the Vice City sites at the bottom of the map here, which is kind of cool. Some of the Vice City maps that they recommend, the sites to see. You've got the Pay and Spray, which is like your LS Custom. You've got the clothing shops. You've got the Malibu nightclub, the ammunition, the bunch of tools, the hospital, the pharmacy, the Heyman Memorial Stadium, and the police station. It's pretty cool. And there's the little police, like, city badge logo thing, which looks pretty cool. But yeah, that's poster number 1. Like a bit of material there to show you guys. Then we've got an alternative poster, which is quite cool. If you open this one up, it's a different poster entirely. That's what the poster looks like. Again, heavily features some ass, which they clearly like in Vice City. Again, very similar map layout. Just shows you the map, and then tells you some of the sites down the bottom. It's very similar to the one that we just saw before, which is very cool. And then the last piece of material to show you guys is this little tour book. It's kind of cool. Tourist guide, little tourist guide. And you open it up, it's kind of sick. It says, welcome to Vice City. It says, getting started up. Tells you some of the controls. Again, they like arse in Miami. What is it with arses in Miami? They like arse in Miami, I'm sorry. They just do. They're my people. But, climate is nice. The economy, it talks about religion. Talks about all the different kinds of people, all the different kinds of vehicles, cars, motorbikes, boats, planes, helicopters, on foot. Talks about fantastic sites to visit. Again, ammunition and the customs and places like that. Ocean Drive. Talks about all the different stuff that you can do, the nightlife and such. It is crazy. Really crazy. And there's actually an advertisement there in the back for a Midnight Club 2. Coming soon. Which is sick. That's sick. It's so cool. There's 2 of them. I've got 2 of those little tourist guide things. That's awesome. That features in the box. And that's why physical media is so important. Like, I know GTA 6 is going to have obviously a massive digital release. And don't get me wrong, I'll be getting it digital because I've already bit the bullet that I'm going to be buying multiple copies of GTA 6 because, 1, I'm going to be buying it digitally because I game share on Xbox with my partner. So me and her can both get the digital copy as soon as it drops. But I'm definitely going to be picking up a physical copy. Not only do I support physical media really heavily, like, you've got to buy physical media because otherwise the games that we love are just going to vanish from time and space. Because it's lovely having things digital, but eventually when everything goes or tries to go fully digital, we're going to lose physical media. And like, we've seen it with games and things like that. It's wild how fast games can really that you can recreate for Franklin as well to make him similar styles to CJ, which is cool. But let's crack open the map and explore what is GTA San Andreas. Here is the map, obviously. It is a much bigger map. Ta-da! That's the poster. Obviously everyone has seen this poster at some point. It's been on every content creator's bedroom wall at one point or another. And then, if we turn it around, we got the whole last map. Let's go full screen. That'll be a bit easier. Boom. That's a big ass map when you think about it. Like, that is a big ass map. For an old game, they did well. They upped. Like, when you see Vice City compared to this, it's nuts. The detail is nuts. They went a lot bigger and a lot bolder for their new game. And I rate the confidence. Like, that's not an easy thing. But they had so much stuff. They had so many areas that were like no-fly zones. They had so much. They had Bone Country, Las Venturas, Red Country, Syria Robada, Whetstone, Los Santos. Like, they had so much stuff going on. It's kind of nuts when you actually look at it all on a map. Jefferson, Los Venturas. It's kind of crazy. It's actually weird. Like, I've played them, And you can watch me live stream all the old GTA games if you go on my GTA, everything GTA playlist. There'll probably be a link to it at some point in the video. If you click on that at the end or whatever, you can go check that out. But it's kind of nuts to see. And this is the copy of the game. This is the PS2 copy. Obviously, we're playing the Xbox 360 version. But, again, there's a huge poster in there and a huge map in there as well already. And a bunch of stuff, which is pretty neat. It's pretty similar to what I've got. But, like I say in the old videos, I like trying to collect all physical medias, especially in the build-up to GTA 6, because, one, as an artwork perspective, I want to get all the maps on a wall, like in a frame, in line with each other. And obviously I'm going to get a digital copy of GTA 6 and a physical copy, because I know there's going to be a physical copy. At the very least, a collector's edition with like a map and some extra goodies, and I'll pick that up day one. Like, the second pre-orders go live for that, I'm pre-ordering that shit. I'm getting that day one. I'll pre-order it from Rockstar themselves. Like, I wouldn't take a chance with Game anymore just because of how untrusted Game is these days for pre-orders, but I'll definitely pick it up as soon as I can. And let's read the box. Let's talk a little bit about the game. Rockstar Games presents a Rockstar North game. 5 years ago, Carl Johnson, CJ, escaped from the pressures of life in Los Santos, San Andreas, a city tearing itself apart with gang trouble, drugs, and corruption, where film stars and millionaires do their best to avoid the deals and gangbangers. Grand Theft Auto San Andreas. Now it's the early 90s and Carl's got to go home. His mother has been murdered, his family has fallen apart, and his childhood friends are heading towards destruction. On his return to the neighborhood, a couple of corrupt cops frame him for some homicides, and CJ is forced on a journey that takes him across the entire state of San Andreas to save his family and to take control of the streets. Rockstar Games presents Rockstar Grand Theft Auto San Andreas. What a cool, again, they're just the masters of what they do. They're just masters at what they do, and they do it so well, and it's beautiful. They're just legends at what they do. Rockstar Games are just sick. I just love them. I just love what they do. I love how much passion they pour into things. I love how high stakes they make the stories, and like, they don't stray too far from the original source material, and they don't need to. Like, do you know what I mean? They're just geniuses at what they do. So let's open up to full cam, and let's talk about some of the physical media. So we've got the Xbox 360 Classic right here. Grand Theft Auto 4. And if we open it up, we have our Liberty City handbook inside. We have our picture of Nico on the disc here, which is nice to see. And then behind that, we've got some promotional art for the Liberty City stories, which is pretty cool. Episodes from Liberty City DLC. Reading you the blurb on the back, it says, "Welcome to Liberty City. What does the American dream mean today? For Nico Bellic, fresh off the boat from Europe, it is the hope that he can escape his past. From his cousin Roman, for his cousin Roman, it is the version that together they can find fortune in Liberty City, get away to the land of opportunities as they slip into debt and get dragged into the criminal underworld by a series of shysters, thieves, and psychopaths. They discover that the reality is very different from the dream in a city that worships money and status and is heaven for those who have them, and a living nightmare for those who don't." And it was crazy. It's a single player game. It took 1 megabyte to save the game. It was HDTV 720p 1080p compatible, in-game Dolby Digital, online multiplayer 2 to 16, co-op 2 to 4, game content download, leaderboards, voice chat. Contains strong violence, very strong language, sex and drug references. Really crazy. Take-Two Interactive. So yeah, kind of nuts. To hold the physical copy in my hand is kind of crazy. And to hold the actual map in my hand is even cooler. So here was some of the stuff that it was talking to you about. Entertainment and nightlife. You have darts, you have bowling, you have pool, you have clubs, you have bars, you have cabaret clubs, you have strip clubs, you have comedy clubs, you have the police station, the hospital, the fire department. I think there's restaurants as well. If you open it up, oh my god, the size of this thing. Points of interest, restaurants like Cluck and Bell and Burger Shop, clothing places, internet cafes, car washes, paints and sprays. You have the whole, kind of a greyed colour palette, so it's a bit difficult to see. You have the whole map here. Map of Liberty City and surrounding areas, which is kind of cool. It's the street map. Some information down there at the bottom. which is pretty cool. And then on the back, which is really cool, you have the sort of metro system going around everything, which is really, really cool. And it kind of explains a little bit about how the network of subway works around New York City, the New York City subway. It's kind of cool. But yeah, it's a huge map. You have Colony Island, you have Charge Island, you have Francis International Airport, the Grand Boulevard, the North Expressway, Middle Park, Nickel Street, Happiness Island where the Statue of Liberty is, and a bunch of more stuff. It's kind of cool. Like, it's like looking at a history book, but like a digital history book. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's like looking at a real history thing, but it's a game. And like a lot of people, I hope the wrong kind of people stay away from this content, because I know like a lot of like the wrong kind of audience will be like, it's just a game. What you going so deep in it for? Like, what's the big deal? Like, you never played it, and that's fine. That's fine. You know, I'm not into art. I'm not into artwork to such a crazy degree that like people see the Mona Lisa and start crying. And like I could never understand that. I could never get that into my head. Like, why are you crying at a painting of a woman with like a kind of weird looking smile? And everyone would be like, you don't understand it. We're artists. We love it. And I'm like, okay, sick. That's the thing you love. This is the thing I love. And I love that you love that. And let me love this. Like, you know, let us get hyped. Let us be excited. Because it could do like a few little things. But then GTA 5 Online came out and people's heads blew up. People were just like, what the hell is going on? And it was nuts. And while we're loading into GTA Online, let me talk to you about the GTA 5 map, where boys became men, where people knew how to go around the whole of Los Angeles, because we spent over a decade learning its map off by hand. Look, I know this place more than I know my hometown. This is kind of crazy. I could navigate around this place blindfolded. That's how well I know it. Look at this. It's beautiful. And then on the back, you've got the actual city. Like, that's the map of like the zoomed in city bit. But look how humongous. Look how goddamn humongous this map is. Goddamn. And it looks like a Ninja Turtle. I love that as well. The fact that it looks like a little Ninja Turtle with a sword pointing at your face. I think that's really cool. You'll see it. If you look long enough, you'll see it. It looks like a Ninja Turtle. This little shell on the top, his little blue bandana on his eyes, where the sea is, where the ocean is in the middle. And then he's got the silver bit, which is the sword, which is the city. I love that. I love that little detail. That's really cool. And these maps had, like, if you bought the special edition, like the collector's edition, you get like a little black light, and you could shine it on the map, and it would have like little clues and stuff on it, like tell you where like certain things were hidden. But like you've got the Vinewood sign there on the map. It's crazy, absolutely crazy. What a time to be alive. When GTA 5 came out, boys. If I could go back to when GTA 5 first came out, my God. Everybody, hey look, I got a code for the blimp. I got a code for the blimp, everybody. When the blimp came out, my God, it was game over. Oh, to hold a physical copy of this game. And an original copy of this game as well. A GTA 5 for the Xbox 360. That is history in my hand right now. That is nuts. That is nuts. That is history in the palm of my hand, ladies and gentlemen. The palm of my hand. Absolutely madness. So, Rockstar Games presents a Rockstar North production. Los Santos, a sprawling metropolis full of self-helps, grubs, scarlets, and fading celebrities struggling to stay afloat in an era of economatic uncertainty and cheap cable TV. Amidst the turmoil, three very different criminals risk everything in a series of daring and dangerous heists that could set them up for life. Grand Theft Auto 5. Featuring Grand Theft Auto Online. Ooh! It's kind of cool. Online multiplayer 2 to 16 at the time. It's kind of mad. Kind of crazy. Kind of nuts. Kind of nuts. That's mad. And that is all of them, ladies and gentlemen. That is every physical copy of Grand Theft Auto 3D. 3D Grand Theft Auto. That is every single Grand Theft Auto physical edition that there is. And I've collected one of each. I know they're not all on the same platform, which is upsetting, but is what it is. They're all here. And they've all got their maps. And they've all got their promotional material. Which is awesome. And I can't wait to add GTA 6 to that collection one day. while we're here.
Switch up all the rules and imagine a utopia. Darling, I'm just so fed up with what does perfect even mean?